So I say this a lot on stream. We talk about this a lot on stream. Should turn off the Charlie overlay before I do this. We talk about this a lot on stream. We say this a lot on stream. But on most maps, the optimal, safe way to play the game is to have a 4-man rotation. And when we talk about 4-man rotations, what we're talking about is when 2 lanes are close enough together that you can clear a wave, rotate to the other lane, clear the wave, rotate back, and not miss any soak. And there's certain opportunities tactically and strategically that open up when you can do that, especially if you can clear the wave faster than your opponent. So what we're seeing here is a chair league game. This is Dreadnought slash Trixler's team, really. Team Space Bear versus Lady Sky from a chair league game that was played. And we're just going to use this as an example of how to properly do a 4-man rotation. So we see Falstad fly top. And notice this is a really advanced tactic that even highlights the strength of this. What they're doing is they cleared the bottom wave first. And now look, Team Skylight is behind on the rotation because they have to come down and clear. They're ahead up here, but behind down here. But if you have better wave clear than your opponent, which when you have Zul Johanna, you have better wave clear than your opponent because it's not possible to draft better wave clear than that. It's just not. And now look, they're going to instantly clear this wave. And this isn't the best example, honestly, because Johanna is a wave clear centric take, but look how Biceps is waiting. He's guarding the rotation. He's making sure none of his team gets caught out. If they did get caught out, he'd instantly be there for the peel. They're just poking, and then they're going to get one big condemn. The wave is finished off. They try and go aggressively for the kill on the route. They don't get it, and they back off. Notice that Biceps is the last to rotate because the team is still here. Generally speaking, how this works is the tank either goes first if you're ahead in the rotation, or it goes last if you're ahead in the rotation because you want to have that backline defense between, so you're between where the enemy team is and where your team is going. And if you're behind in the rotation, the tank goes first. For the same reason, you always want to be where the team is going. And you see in this case, they're just rotating and clearing the wave, right? And notice what Biceps is doing. He's rotating aggressively here. He's poking here. He's looking for vision. He's making sure his team is safe. And the wave clear heroes, Dunk Train and Dreadnought, Ariel and Zul, even Trixler, are just clearing the wave. That's all they're doing. So they clear the wave and they rotate. They clear the wave and they rotate. The tank is responsible for guarding the rotation. If they can, they're responsible for slowing down the enemy team's rotation. Notice that Biceps is trying to dismount the enemy team whenever he sees them. He's using shield glare to do that. He's just like, ping, and you're dismounted. He's trying to make sure that the rotation is happening slower. So the wave clear heroes focus on clearing the wave. The tank focuses on guarding the rotation. It's really simple. This happens on Infernal Shrines, Towers of Doom, Blackheart's Bay in the top 4 lanes, Tomb of the Spider Queen. You can do this on Garden of Terror. It is very difficult to do this on Garden of Terror because of all the bushes and because of the length of the rotation. It is technically possible, but it is very difficult. I don't encourage you to do that. The only map where this doesn't work at all are Cursed Hollow and Sky Temple. The rotations are just too big to consistently do a 4-man rotation. Although in Sky Temple, sometimes you can pull it off mid-bot if you have very good wave clear. So this is how you do a 4-man rotation. The tank guards the rotation. You have at least one wave clear hero that clears the wave for you. And one of the things that I really want to talk about as well is when you're ahead in the rotation. So the waves spawn every 30 seconds. Waves spawn every 30 seconds. If you push in with the wave in mid, the mid wave will get there first, the bottom wave will get there, and then there'll be some dead time, right? If the wave gets here and you clear this in like 3 seconds and it takes you 4 seconds to rotate down and you clear this wave in 3 seconds, that is 11 seconds, right? 11 or 10 seconds. Realistically, just because of mount timings and cooldowns and whatnot, it's usually 12 to 15 is how long it takes a good team to clear both lanes. You now have 15 seconds where you're not doing anything, right? So if you're ahead in the rotation and you have that 15 seconds, if all 4 of you together, you can grab a camp, right? You could easily clear mid, clear bot, rotate, 15 seconds, grab the camp, come mid, clear, go back bot, clear. Camps aren't up yet because we're at the minute 50-second mark. They spawn in 2 minutes. But as an example, that's something you can do with a 4-minute rotation, or do with a 4-man rotation. And if you're a comp that has kill potential, if you have a Kerrigan, or if you have like a Zul, if this were Zul Li Ming instead of like Zul Lunara, you could root someone you caught on the rotation, because remember they're behind in the rotation, so you have opportunities to set up in their bush. root them, Li Ming, full Li Ming combo, all the damage gets poured into that one target, they die. And now not only are you ahead on the rotation, you just got to pick. So they're struggling to clear waves, right? If you have better wave clear, this is something you should always do. And if you have comparable wave clear, it's something you should try to do. Even in Hero League, it's not difficult, right? You have a wave clear here that clears the wave. You have a tank hero that guards the rotation. You mount up. As soon as the wave is dead, you wait till the wave is dead. You rotate. You come down and you do it again. This is how you do a 4-man rotation. It's very, very simple.